When you first got into management, what did you think was going to be a lot easier that turned out to be actually quite hard? And what did you think was actually going to be very hard, but you were able to manage quite easily?
Yeah. So I thought one thing that I thought was going to be a lot easier that turned out to be a lot harder than it was figuring out how to um what's the right way of putting this without sort of like telling just an example as a story. Um figuring out how to make sure that my team both enjoyed and was recognized for showing initiative, right? Sometimes you don't like showing initiative can mean a lot of things, but at the end of the day, there's a roadmap, there's an agreed upon set of product goals and corporate goals that you need to get down to, right? And I thought, something like, oh, hey, look, so and so went through the code base and found a 20% performance improvement. Isn't that awesome? Well, no, actually, that if that's not what your goal was, if that's not the thing your
Right.
team needs to be working on, like, no, that was actually really not good that you as a manager let them go do that. And it's even worse that you're talking about it as a good thing, because it means clearly like we're not all on the same page here, right? And so figuring out how to navigate some stuff like that, like, but yeah, but they made it 20% faster. How is that not good, right? And they did it on their own time, while they were at work, they were still working on this other stuff. It's like, no, that's all bad, right? That's all bad management, right?
Okay.
Like they shouldn't be working on their own time, first of all, like unless they really want, like it's you're on, there's a whole can of worms there, right? And you're really stepping in it, with stuff like that, and figuring out that some of that was true, right? I think is some of the stuff I really struggled with that I found hard. um I think some of the stuff that was easier was like the sort of like bad tasting side of people management, like, hey John, man, like the last couple sprints, like you haven't been getting all of your tickets done, you're not really giving real updates on progress when we do scrum every morning. Like, what's going on? Right? I thought I would be like very like tricky with stuff like that, but it turns out just being very straightforward and just saying it, like I never really knew how to beat around the bush, like is very effective, and it wasn't very hard to do. And usually, like, you find out exactly what's going on with the person, you know?
Transparency is
Yeah.
underrated. Directness is
I 100%.
underrated.
It's underrated, right? And it's
Yeah,
like,
it's
nope,
important.
straight up be like, John, like your performance is not meeting where I think it should be. Like, what's up, man? Like
Yeah.
you were I thought you'd be getting more done than this, right?
Yeah.
Just straight up with people.
It opens up the right conversation anyway.